Hello there guys, welcome back to my channel. The news we are getting concerning the interest of Chelsea towards Alejandro Garnacho is now becoming so ridiculous to me, because nothing what if you tell me it don't already look like say Garnacho get the nude of our sporting director. That is it, like something to hold somebody to a ransom, you understand? You don't be like say I've been at Totboli again in nude pictures or something, because I don't understand why we keep getting linked to this player. There's so many players in Europe that we're supposed to be linked with, but all of a sudden I don't see our boat seems to be rocking Manchester United for Alejandro Garnacho. If Nigeria, whoever they do that jazz for you, but that man is very, very strong, because I don't understand this. Every now and then you can't talk about 2 or 3 transfers without mentioning Alejandro Garnacho, and then our club is a club where when they keep mentioning a player, that player is going to end up coming to our club, except maybe there are other interests. Because currently as we speak, he has not been having interest from any other Premier League club other than Chelsea. Concrete follow-up on Chelsea alone. If you want to do bad and go and play in Brentford. Don't come to my club. Is he going to be a very good prospect for Chelsea? Yeah, probably yes, because there are glimpses of good performance here and there. But Garnacho, we have better players. I don't know why we keep getting linked to this player. Let me read what I saw concerning Garnacho, and then I don't just feel comfortable with it. I don't feel comfortable with Manchester United player. They are not good. They are just like half-done players in the market. Nobody's coming for them. They rather go on a loan. According to Matt Law, Chelsea retain an interest in Manchester United winger Alejandro Garnacho, and the arrival of Simons will not necessarily close the door on a potential deal for the Argentine. Please, let it close the door. Let the door remain closed and shut. Let the door remain closed and shut, because at this rate, I don't understand what we're doing concerning this Garnacho of a guy. I don't understand. Let's have fresh leg from another club other than Garnacho. Me, I not just like him. Not like I don't like his person, but football-wise, I feel like I don't see improvement. I don't see improvement in bringing Garnacho. I don't see any improvement. I just see it as a squad player. I just see him as a squad player, because is he going to be a top player at the end of the day? Yes, but he needs time. He needs time to gel. He needs time to understand his playing, his football. I feel like Garnacho is still discovering himself, of course, just like many of our players, but with the performance I'm seeing in Manchester United, playing short as if you are passing ball, I just don't like it. I don't feel like he's the right player we should be going for. There are so many players we can go for, we can be linked to it. Not Garnacho, please. And then something tells me that somebody is in Chelsea. Somebody in Chelsea hierarchy is the one pushing this player. Is the one pushing the interest. There's somebody pushing the interest. I don't know who that person is, but that is what is happening. I don't see any other technical reason why it should be Garnacho we'll be going for. Because we've gotten players who can also play in that position and even play in the other position. So please, that's the news about Garnacho. I don't know how you think about what you think about the player. Do you think for a certain reason that's the reason why he's currently being linked to Chelsea over time? Because even before season end, we've been talking about this Garnacho guy and then everything, but the names keep popping up as if somebody's pushing the narrative of it's a Chelsea thing and then we need to go and get our players or something. As if I don't really see anything there. We'll be having Esteban Willian on 8th. I think 8th of August, if I'm correct. Is it 4th or 8th? I think about 4 within 4 to 8, yeah. That's probably going to be like next week. Yeah, we are going to have Esteban Willian, have Jamie Gittins. He has gone under the radar because we are done and dusted with his transfer, and then he seems quiet and everything. We have a solid player on our hands. I rate this one ahead of Garnacho of a kind or something. Then we have solid players that we are currently being linked with, not Garnacho. Please don't do us. Now the deal we are now getting more clarity concerning the deal with the deal Chelsea made with Al Nassr for Jorrel Felix. So according to Ben Jacob, he said Jorrel Felix has completed his move to Al Nassr on a 2-year contract. It's no longer in news. Felix had already participated in his first training section. Only the club announcement remained. Apparently they are having Al-Nassr are having their preseason tour, I think around, is it Austria or Switzerland or something? Please let me know. So he has joined the team and apparently is even taking part in the training. So now, in the previous video, I made mention of him, playing, let's call it signing a contract of about 4 years, 3 to 4 years. But it turns out that it's just 2 years contract they signed. More like a test and run. It's going to be a short contract, and at the end of the day, Chelsea is going to make money within the 2 years. Now, there is a talk concerning sell-on clause. There's a talk concerning sell-on clause that Chelsea also put in the deal. So let me go ahead and read the other message. The other news, which is Joao Felix is only signing a 2-year deal with Al-Nassr, yes, which is significant for him and Chelsea. The reason why is that in 2027, he will become a free agent, and within those 2 years, Chelsea will get full fee and activated add-ons. That's a tasty deal. Within that 2 years' time, Chelsea we are going to be making about 40 to 48 million pounds for this player, and then there's still a sell-on clause, because as at that time, 2027, is going to be out of contract with Al-Nassr. So probably it's going to get sold. There's going to be sell-on clause, and I don't know what happens if he's still going to be renewing his contract with Al-Nassr. But I don't think there's a possibility. No, I think there's a possibility he might renew, but my gut tells me this time he has made some money and he wants to go back and play in Europe. That is what I expect. And in this way, any club signing him, which probably might be preferred destination if as of now remains Benfica, they are going to be signing him for almost the same fee they were to sign him from from Chelsea before the hijack of Al-Nassr. This is my own view. Let me know what you think about the story. But this is what I think I can make of the deal, because in 2 years Chelsea will be able to make about 48 million pounds, and they still have the sell-on clause. So what even if it's 10 million of, no, can't be 10 million, like 15 million euro or thereabout, or 20 million euro that is going to be sold for, Chelsea have 10%. And that is still significant considering that you already made 48 million pounds. This is why I said the model of doing business is as if the Clear Lake Capital had it somewhere already planned out before they now said, okay, what club will be perfect to execute this thing? You talk of PSL, they are not bothered. You talk about signing some players, that even the fans will be shouting, why is this, why is that? They already had it planned out. This is unique, man. This is unique. And I think Chelsea, as a Chelsea fan, I am very, very happy. I am very, very happy. So Joao Felix deal, the 48 million pounds will not be the end of the profit Chelsea will be making. Apparently 2 years after, we are still going to be making about 2 million to about 5 million, if not more, depending on how the whole transfer saga, and then nobody knows. The demand of the market is if the player has, suitors from different clubs, it pushes up the transfer fee. So that is what I think, that's what I can make. Let me know what you think in the comment section concerning Joao Felix deal and then like that. Now, let me talk about a significant man, an important man, a man that cannot be hidden, a man that ticks every box, a man that can fit into any top team in Europe. Talking of Marco Cucurella, we have not talked really much about Marco Cucurella of late because he's a winner. There's absolutely nothing to say about him than a perfect player. Nothing. Now, but it is well to note, it's good to note that it is only him that we have that plays at that position currently since Renato Vega will be leaving. And apparently it's not even favored to be retained at the Stamford Bridge, talking of Renato Vega. So I feel like the deal, I don't know what's happening to Renato Vega. I feel like a deal that Atletico Madrid did a deal for, I think, Henko. So, and apparently they play almost the same position. So I don't know, since that time, it's the talk concerning Renato Vega has quite slowed down. So, but I know, anyway, anyhow, there are so many clubs interested in Renato Vega. So apparently he's going to be leaving anyway, no matter the case. It's just a matter of time. So now, but it leaves Marco Cucurella to be the only player who plays at the defensive left back. Now that is where Jorrel Hato comes in. Chelsea has been pushing the deal, and apparently we've even submitted a bill of about 40 million to his club, that's Ajax, and then they are pushing for about 50 to 60 million. And I know definitely Chelsea knows how to do their business, because the news we got was that there's a good relationship between Chelsea board and then Chelsea team and then the Ajax team. So I know that a compromise, they will come to a compromise at the end of the day. The deal will be done. Hato will come to Chelsea. Now, according to Matt Law again, he says Chelsea recognizes that Marco Cucurella needs assistance given how much he has played, and also the fact Chelsea will combine Premier League and Champions League campaigns this season. So there's a multiple competitions. This is based on Premier League and Champions League. We are going to be there for Carabao Cup. We are going to also be there for FA Cup. So only Marco Cucurella cannot play all these matches. So I know it's just a matter of time. Jorrel Hato will come to Chelsea, and I think within the week. That is my own prediction. I feel like within the week, this game is going to be, sorted, and everything is going to work perfectly well. If we are talking about any important addition to the squad, Jorrel Hato is more important than Xavi Simons. In my own book, this is my own opinion. You can have your own opinion. Let me know in the comment section. Why? Is because someone else can play Xavi Simons' position. There are players who can play, about 2 to 3 players can play there. Yes, but for Marco Cucurella has no replacement. So Jorrel Hato can play there. He can also play as a central defender. And the prospect is outrageous what this player can become in the coming years. He can be a player going from like 50 to like about 70. And then when you are looking at top defenders in Europe currently, they are hard to get because no team wants to sell their own. We have been talking about Bastoni for like 2 seasons now, and then the record fee is about 80-85. That's what we have been getting. So I feel like this is going to be a deal Chelsea should not miss. And then straightforward, I'll move to the next news, which is about Xavi Simons. Chelsea views Xavi Simons as a strong fit due to his versatility. Signing the Dutch international could allow João Pedro to play more as a number 9, especially if Nico Jackson departs. Now, where are we on Xavi Simons deal? It's been of a slow talk and everything, but I think the communication, like the end-to-end, club-to-club negotiation has started. The players, I think, agreed to personal terms with Chelsea. And then it is also known that there has been long-term contract that has been proposed to the player, which apparently has even accepted. So this is also a club-to-club negotiation stage also for Xavi Simons. Now, how Maresca won't play these players, I don't know. But now it's looking like if he's going to sign Xavi Simons, Cole Palmer will not play at the central defense, like at the central midfield rather, at the number 10 position. Of course, there can be rotation. He can also play him at the wing. But now I feel like Cole Palmer is going to have to be running towards either the left or the right, and probably more free to play in either of the wing. That is what I don't know. I don't know the game plan currently, but that is what I feel. That's what my gut is telling me. Now we are going to enjoy Cole Palmer more. And then the idea of using João Pedro, he can play as a left wing attacker. Now I think his position is just going to be that main 9. Now this is clearly indicating to us what is going to happen. What is going to happen in the number 9 position is looking like João Pedro is the number 1 player. Now I think we are having not debatable. We are having number 9 player, the number 9 position going to João Pedro as the first choice. Of course, we know the style of Maresca. It doesn't favor any player. It's based on training and based on versatility in the training. Now Delap is going to be coming as second. Nicolas Jackson just going to be sold. That's the thing. It's just going to be sold, and then to leave space for these 2 players to thrive. So this is what I think, and this is my opinion concerning what has been happening. And then Luis Diaz getting sold by Liverpool. This is crazy, because when you talk of left wing attacker, that's a left wing forward in the league. This just concluded season. Do we have a player better than him? We don't. In the Premier League, we don't, and it's sold for like 75 mil. Now, who's going to play there for Liverpool? At the end of the day, packing 9 everywhere it's not going to help them. Of course, Liverpool have this magic way of doing their team. They always have their team sorted, you understand. But getting Isak in the replacement of Luis Diaz is an upgrade anyway. It's an upgrade, but I don't know, since he's the player Luis Diaz who is interested in leaving, I can't blame them. And of course, he has also opened, because at a point it became that there are tense situations in the board, within the players. I watched a clip of Mo Salah tackling Luis Diaz so hard, as if there was something, or I don't know what to make of it. But there's some kind of heated kind of approach between these players before his deal was signed, it was finalized. All the well, good luck to Luis Diaz. I feel like Liverpool will do well without him. They have always been able to manage their situation. Now, adding Isak to that squad is going to be very, very crazy. It's going to be very, very crazy. And then this will be the end of the video. The coming days, I'm going to be doing a series video based on different clubs, how I think they have been positioned for the season, and then what could probably happen to them within the season based on the signings and the position of the squad and the strength of the squad. I will be analyzing. I'm just going to be doing it for like top 6 or like top 8 teams. So it's going to be like a double dose upload every day. So kindly follow us on our Instagram page, follow us on our TikTok, follow us on our Facebook page, and most importantly, the YouTube. The YouTube link and every other link is attached to every of the social media platforms. So if you want to watch the full video, if you have seen reels or short videos, if you want to watch the full clip, there's a link for you always to click on all the social media platforms that will take you directly to where you're going to watch our full video. So thank you for staying with us on this video, and then kindly like and subscribe and switch on your notification bell so that when a subsequent video drops, you get notified. Do have a solid and a very fine day. Bye.